I'll start with a joke that I did with my wife this evening. As I was driving from the city to my office, rush for the function, she asked me what anniversary of this paper is. So I proudly said, it's 15th anniversary. She smiled and she said, my God, the marriage even does not last that long. So I told her, I proved you wrong. Bangladeshi culture, marriage goes for centuries. That's what we're going to continue. With that word, let me tell you how the Weekly Bangladesh started. Because one evening, our lead editor, actually before that I was interested in sponsoring journalism. I thought the journalist can do a lot good to the society. And as the new migrants, I am a first generation for my family, my wife is second generation. I always thought, how do we get integrated? We cannot lose my own country. But even now, we are in 50s and 60s, anytime we see Bangladesh function on TV, we will rush to it. Although we have little input or any influence on that, as if we just cannot forget our own land. At the same time, we have our children. How they are going to this, we are doing excellent in education here, and the second generation Bangladeshis are doing very well as compared to us. How do we keep them in touch with Bangladesh? So the left after came to my office, and at that time I was with the weekly Shongbad, you guys know that. At that time only 4 Bangladeshi newspapers there, and I was sponsoring that paper at that time. And he said, we have to get a paper that will speak of itself. We don't have to have identity of Shongbad, Ittefaq, or you just name it. The people will pick up this paper, they'll know what this is speaking of. So then we together came with the name, how about the Weekly Bangladesh? And it really set the rhythm right from there. And then I put this motto, this paper will be dedicated to facilitating the transition of Bangladeshi community into the mainstream while maintaining the Bangladeshi culture and heritage. I'm so proud today, we have our chief guest who just fulfill this criteria of every immigrant. Look, she is a second generation immigrant and she has integrated very well and rightfully representing us. I believe this Asian community and the Bangladeshi community really feels represented by her. We feel that she is one of us. So the young generation, the young awardees of this is a lesson for you. Everything is possible in this country. All you have to do is hard work and read and build your career. I often tell to other cultural gatherings, while other populations are playing football or going for a gym or a match, we concentrate on reading. That's what my parents did, my grandparents did, and we as Bangladeshi parents will tell you to do the same, and the award will come. Believe me, if you're not playing football, you're going to own some football teams in the future. So this is the best time of you. Keep on giving your tremendous effort to the education, and you will see how you do. President Obama has proved his point. Anybody can be the President of the United States. Today we have a congresswoman from our district. Not sooner, I'll have a Bangladeshi congressman, councilman, senator, and who knows, one day a Bangladeshi American will be President of the United States. I'm telling you today, it is always possible. Today you see the Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Lane was telling just now, she's an excellent Master of Ceremony. I'm telling you, I just told her, she's one of the awardees of last year. These are the people. Gustav, who gave her the flower, she's now a medical student, 3rd year. We have a quote for her. Believe me, I'm almost a doctor. Believe me, she is a doctor. She is one of the awardees of Weekly Bangladesh. And today, in a few minutes, you'll see how bright students we have, what are their achievements. So this, I think, today there is one of the interviews on the papers, I said, I could not succeed in anything. I withdraw my statement, Mr. Editor. I think I've succeeded a lot. I think my dreams are coming forward, and pretty soon you'll see the second generation Bangladeshi will be reading this newspaper in the future inauguration. So this newspaper was established in 1998 with that thought process. I always accept my failures. The concept was that how do we integrate? Now I believe as I'm talking my feelings, it is reciprocal in your heart. What happens when you come home after hard work, 5 p.m., 6 p.m.? You come home, I greet you. You turn on your Deshi TV or the Dish TV and go to NTV. And what does the kid do? Either rushes for the homework and then goes down, opens the iPad or a video game. Then like there's two families in the same house. I'm upstairs, my son is downstairs. So I thought, how it would be that when they're at least in the pre-kindergarten or kindergarten, I'm reading the Bangladesh and my son or my daughter will read the English part. So we had the English section in the middle of this thing. Unfortunately, second repetition, I always told my editor, whether to add at least 4 to 5 pages of English section, let that be edited by a Bangladeshi second generation, and maybe my kid will read the English part for 2 minutes, and I'll enjoy my weekly Bangladesh every Wednesday now we are getting. We started that nicely, we went through, but yesterday my father-in-law was asking me, Dr. Islam, is the guest here. He said, what happened to the English section? So I asked my editor, and the answer was, to tell you frankly, competition is so much, we cannot afford those 2 pages. But we are going to change it. Actually, we are going to do much better. I'm just working in the progress of producing entirely English newspaper that will have a discussion platform. Please participate in that discussion platform with the younger generation and us. So that's what it is. Now, on our 3rd anniversary, we decided we have to stimulate the young generation to go for academic excellence. So we started that in 2001, and we recognized many students who have made the community proud with achievement. I'm not ashamed to say, I'm very proud. One of the awardees on this occasion was my son. And the first award, he had 2001 awardee, and I'm proudly saying he is now the assistant professor in business school in MIT. Bushra will be a doctor, and then the other master ceremony is finishing a career in political science. So we are going forward, and hopefully this little endeavor you do, and I expect a lot of entrepreneurs of Bangladeshi community here, we will start doing the same thing together. Along with the students, we also honor individuals who have made an impact in our community socially, academically, and professionally. This year is our 15th anniversary, and we are going to honor 10 young talented students, 2 organizations, and 5 individuals for their hard work, dedication, and success. I welcome you again, and hopefully you will enjoy your video. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your kind and heartfelt words, Dr. Zaman. Now, in the interest of time, there will be some modifications to tonight's program, as we'll now continue with the distribution of awards to our talented students, organizations, and personalities. Before I do that, I would like to provide a few introductions to The Weekly Bangladesh. The Weekly Bangladesh is a newspaper dedicated to facilitating the transition of the Bangladeshi community into the mainstream while maintaining the Bangladeshi culture and heritage. Since establishing the newspaper in 1998, The Weekly Bangladesh has been dedicated to serving our community. On our 3rd anniversary, we decided to honor young Bangladeshi Americans for their talent and academic endeavors. In 2001, we recognized many students who have made the community proud with their achievements. Along with the students, we also honored individuals who made an impact in our community, socially, academically, and professionally. This year, in our 15th anniversary, we're going to honor 10 young talented students, 2 organizations, and 5 individuals for their hard work, dedication, and success. I will now begin with awarding our students. The first award recipient would be someone that I have known for a while, actually. So it brings me pleasure to introduce the first awardee, Ahsan Sayed. Ahsan Sayed, son of Dabir Alahi and Salma Yasmin, graduated with a GPA of 3.705 from Macaulay Honors College at City College from CUNY with a bachelor's in political science. During college, he served as a student government senator for City College and was a New York City Regional Development Council intern and China and Middle East intern at the U.S. Department of State at Washington, D.C. He also dedicates his time to Muslimanity.org as senior editor. In his senior year, he received the 2012-2013 Murray Gordon Scholarship and the Ward Medal, which is the highest award presented by the City College Political Science Department. So please welcome Ahsan Syed.